Okay, so good morning, everybody. And once again, welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 3 and we were discussing about the service now. Okay, so yesterday we started the discussion about what is service now actually. And this with a small example of the story we discuss about the tooling part that what is exactly service now is. Okay, now what next we are going to pick up on this particular part is little bit more detail about ServiceNow ecosystem. Okay, so I will say that ServiceNow is a PaaS tool, application platform as a service. Either you can use ServiceNow as it is without making any changes, or if you want, you can build any application on the top of ServiceNow as well by using the ServiceNow as a platform. Like I will give you some homework as well that guys, okay, let's start building this particular part. This is what is a platform as a service. Second part, which is important, ServiceNow is not a ticketing tool. It is more than that. When I started my journey in ServiceNow in 2014 or somewhere in the 15 beginning, then it was just called a ticketing tool. The reason being, then there was no big products provided by ServiceNow. And mainly company use ServiceNow only for incident, change or problem records. Nothing much. But now ServiceNow is more wider than we think. We will discuss today the capabilities of ServiceNow which prove that it is no longer just a ticketing tool. And third point, it is not a snow. It is called SN or ServiceNow. If you call it snow, you are disrespecting your terms and your career as well. And please make a habit that if somebody asks or somebody says that is it snow? No, it is not snow. It is not snow. It is more than it is ServiceNow or SN. Okay. And what was the vision of ServiceNow? The vision of ServiceNow was that they want to build something which can be used by the users the way user want to be used, not the way software want that people should use me the way. That is, it is called workflow perspective. Okay, we will see these particular definitions, even though these are just lines, but these lines which I mentioned in the different color, these are the ServiceNow standard lines, not written by me. These are the ServiceNow standard lines which has been put up here. Okay, so ServiceNow give you the power to make work better, so employees work the way they want, not how software dictates. Okay, little bit plus minus are there. You can get it very easily on any question.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
Good.
So meaning that we can work in a way that how we want to customize or how we want to make a particular record or application. So ServiceNow will work like it, right? Yours in your words, in normal words. What you're
Yes, yes,
okay.
but it is not, I'll say, always a good practice to customize the platform as well. We'll discuss these terms slowly
Okay,
in the system.
sure.
Okay, you can do, no problem. You can do if there's a requirement, you can do. But if you think to modify everything, to customize everything, that's wrong. Okay, because it come with some cost, it come with some efforts, it come with
Okay.
some effects as well. Okay, so now what next? is about more about ServiceNow. So this is what is a ServiceNow release journey. ServiceNow was founded in the 2003 by Fred Ludy, David Liu, and Godliff and Boo. They have a headquarters in the Santa Clara, California. Before the 2012, ServiceNow released their versions with the name of the seasons, like summer, winter, spring, fall, June, October, kind of these things. But after 2012, they make it a kind of a cycle. Still 2016, 2015, 2016, it is in balance, irregular cycles. So you can see in 2012, Aspen and Berlin was released. In 13, Calgary and Dublin was released. In 14, only Eureka, only one. But in 15, again two. 16 single, 17 onwards, they have a 2 releases per year. And we call this as a family release. We call it as a family release. There are the two things, update and upgrade. Update and upgrade. If you are moving from one family to the another family, it means if we are moving from Istanbul to Jakarta, or if I come to the latest, if you're moving from Washington DC to Xanadu, it is the upgrade. But if you are installing the patch of Washington DC release only or Xanadu release only, that is called update. In upgrade, we always change the family. Like in India, when girl get married, her last name or the surname gets changed after the marriage. Before that, might be she is using her father name as a middle and then the father's surname. But after marriage, the same girl start using her husband name and his last name. This is what is called the upgrade. So we have a dedicated topic that how upgrades work, how the upgrades can be done. But in year now, ServiceNow giving me the 2 releases, and Xanadu was the 36th release for from the ServiceNow, including these. Anybody know that what is coming after Z? Anybody? What release is
Uh,
coming?
they're using country names now.
What
Australia.
country name?
I think Australia
Australia,
is.
and after that Brazil, I guess.
Yeah.
It's Australia or Brazil?
Yeah. First is Australia, then Brazil. I've read in an article.
It's America, not Australia. It's America.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's I for India is coming now.
Mhm.
Okay. And this has been released, I guess, released by ServiceNow very latestly only. So I attended the Knowledge 2024 program in Vegas in last May, and there it was announced that I stands for India in the upcoming releases. Okay, so now we have to be upgrade as well. And every family release is bringing a lot of new things in the ServiceNow ecosystem. Like Xanadu was or is a biggest AI release. They did a lot of products features from the AI perspective they released in this particular release. I started my journey somewhere in these versions, Eureka and Fuji. On this version I started and I saw the progress from all these releases, this, and this as well. Okay. It is important from the interview perspective that you should know that which release you're working at point of time. I'm working in service now, that's fine. Okay, but what release you're working, which family release you're working, you should know that particular part. Also, you should know that what are the key features of that particular release. Also, you should know that what is the next release is coming and when it is expected to become. So generally, ServiceNow release two versions, first in month of February somewhere as a early access, and general availability go in month of March or April. And second release has been done in month of August as an early release, and September go as a general availability. Dates I'm not giving, but I'm giving estimated month then when these releases are available. So once this has been released, you will find that in the LinkedIn, a lot of people are starting putting the post on that particular part. I upgraded this, I done this, I done this. Even I create some videos as well on the day one when the release is out. Okay, so it is important you should know that what is coming new in that release. This indicate yes, you know the platform. This indicates that yes, you know the platform and you're following the platform as well with the company's perspective as well. So ServiceNow is not only a tool, it is a name of the company as well. Okay. Few ServiceNow customers, you can see a lot of names. These are very limited names, but it has more than 500 plus customers. I'm not going to read these names, but you can have a look here. Now, what you can do in ServiceNow? What type of role? So mainly ServiceNow provides us the 5 type of journeys. Okay, first is a admin journey. In this journey, you will be learn about ServiceNow basics, which we are going to be learned here. If you want to get certified, then you have to be officially complete the ServiceNow admin training on the ServiceNow Now Learning platform. By doing my training, you can't go for the certification. For the certification, you have to be do the training from the ServiceNow ecosystem only. Okay. Then application developer. So either you want to become a developer, BA, consultant, anything you want to become, everybody need to be complete this admin training that gives the basics understanding of about the platform. Then developer training. It includes your scripting part mainly. That how, when, by whom, what best practices, what is the good way to be write the scripts. And more about the development perspective. Development best practices and all things included in this particular area. Then the implementer. There's a difference. When we talk about the implementer, so like ITSM, ITOM, CSM, HRSD, GRC, SecOps. If you see these dedicated products certification, these are called ServiceNow implementation specialist. Means in this, you know that how to implement. Not, I'm saying 100% technical part. It's a mix of little technical and little functional part. So like I run the batches of ITSM as well. CSM I completed. HRSD is coming on the way now. So where we see that how if I need to be implement this particular product for my customer, then how I can do that particular part. What are the basic requirements to be asked? What the basic question need to be asked to start the implementation? Okay, so this is come under the implementer journey. So every product of ServiceNow has a implementation certification. Again, officially you have to be do it from the ServiceNow website. Sorry, now learning perspective, and then you will get the voucher. Then BPA. This is what I am. Business process analyst, business process consultant, or business analyst. We are the people who are working functionally. Don't call yourself that I'm a non-technical person. No. Non-technical is the one who don't know about anything in the technical part. But we are the one who understand the technical stuff, but we can't write a code. So I called myself as a techno-functional consultant. Means something which functionally I can do, but technically I can understand, but I can't write a code. So this is also one of the area where you can give a try, and this is a complete journey provided by ServiceNow. And last, if you want to go in the project management, technical project management, not the only simple project management. If you want to go in the technical project management, you can pick up the TPM journey as well. Doubt, question, or clarification? Anybody?
So here, when we say about the journey and say after admin, I can directly go for the training as an implementer or a business
Yes.
analyst.
Yes, you can go.
Okay.
You can pick up the journey as per your interest.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Chile, now next. ठीक है. In this admin part, we are going to pick up mainly 3 roles. Okay. There are many other roles available also, but we are going to be discuss mainly 3 roles. How many of you use Amazon? Go ahead, Mimi.
Yes, I use.
Who is joining with this number, not with the name? Can I ask that who is this person name?
I think that is mine. I have tried changing it, but it is not
Okay.
getting changed, I guess.
Now I got it. It's Shakib. Okay. Yes, Mimi, you have any question? You raise your hand.
Yeah, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, you talked about the different version of the ServiceNow upgrade. I just wanted to know how are these versions being used in like in real life scenario? Because I know after 6 months, ServiceNow do release a new version. So in a real life scenario, if a company is using a particular version, do they do upgrade immediately? The ServiceNow releases another version?
No, no, no. So mainly when okay, now I'll put a question here. Okay. Almost every year, Apple release a new iPhone. Like earlier it was 15, now 16. 16 plus, 16 normal, 16 Pro Max, everything is there. So whenever iPhone release a new version, will you buy a new phone immediately? No.
No.
Because you check that do I need this phone immediately? One, is something new is coming in this phone which can help me to reduce my day-to-day work or productivity increase by this particular part? Yes. So what in the same manner when ServiceNow release the version, the customer need to be think that do they actually need to be upgrade immediately or they can skip one version. ServiceNow is a company, so they say please go and upgrade to the latest version. But upgrade is not that much easy. So like if every 6 months you start buying a new iPhone, it become a headache for you. Take a backup, then go and trade the phone, get a new phone, set up the things. Then after 6 months again change the phone, go to the shop, trade it, get the new one, install every application, set up the things, and all the things will be there. So it is depend on the customers or the clients that they want to be go to the new latest version or not. But from a ServiceNow perspective, it is recommended that you should go for the latest version because ServiceNow support N-2 versions. N-2 means the latest minus 2. So like now ServiceNow say I am on the Xanadu release. I will support Washington DC and Vancouver. If you are on the Utah version, or might be you are on the Tokyo version, I will still support you. But that is a different terms and condition. Might be I will charge more for that particular part. Also, what ServiceNow also say that if you are not on the latest versions and you have some security issues, then I will not be 100% liable for the same because I'm giving a lot of new security features in my releases, which you're not using it. So better to upgrade it. What I see in my career that the customer which I serve, they skip one release and they go to the next one. So like if they are on the Utah, so they skip Vancouver and they go to the Washington DC. When Yokohama will become, they will skip Xanadu and they will go to the Yokohama. N-1 is still better. It's still good. But there are few major clients, there are few major companies who are always on the latest version, always on the latest versions because they want to be ahead of market. They want to utilize the all features which is given by ServiceNow in the upcoming the latest release. Clear हुआ, Mimi? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can go ahead.
Actually, like into the upgrade process, how does it? Because I know it's going to be different for just normal PDI. For PDI, you just click on the version and it takes some time to
Yes.
upgrade to the newest version. So for a real life scenario, what other processes do they consider before they start
That
the upgrade?
yes. So that we will discuss in a dedicated session of the upgrade and cloning in the upcoming days. Okay.
Okay.
So I have a topic proper. We will discuss that how, when, by whom the upgrade should be done. We'll discuss that particular part in the dedicated topic only.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Yes. Anybody else has any question? Okay. Good. Let me proceed further then. So we are saying about the rules. I'm sure everybody is using any of the e-commerce website. Myntra, Flipkart, might be girls are using Nika, and this cosmetic sugar something is there. So many websites are there. What we do, we just create our account and we start using it. What we can do, maximum, you can order something from that website. You can raise a complaint from that website if your product is not delivered. You can use some knowledge articles on that website. but you can't update anybody else incident. Let's say Yashaswini and Varsha order something from the Amazon with the two different IDs, with the two different users. Now Varsha cannot modify anything in the Yashaswini order, or Yashaswini can't modify anything in the Varsha's order because they are the end users. They are just using this product. They are just using this platform. Nothing else. Nothing much. Okay. Don't take the screenshots, yaar. Come on. That's fine. You can go through the recording again. That's fine for me. Okay. So this is called end user. Now let me give example. Let's say Yashaswini book an order from Amazon. Okay. And she get the order, but that order is defective. What she will do? She will give a call to the Amazon customer care, or she will raise a incident from the app, and she will mention that I ordered this product, it is defective, I need my refund. Now think from the service provider perspective. That incident will go to Prashant. Prashant will check some details, and Prashant will pass that incident to the stock department, to Andrew, to verify that yes, this product actually delivered or not. Andrew will verify everything and put the updates on that incident. Andrew will pass this to Saransh, who is the finance department. Saransh will check that yes, billing is correct, all everything is correct. We got the product back, and he will raise the refund request in the bank. And after 3 to 4 days, Yashaswini will getting the money back. The user who work on this incident, who make a changes in the record, states record, mainly who make a change in the state of the records. That user is called the fulfiller. And to define this fulfiller, we called in the service now, we called it as a ITIL user. This license is chargeable one. This license is a chargeable one. Okay. And this user is important in service now. Without this user, you can't work. And the last is the admin. Is the one who has the all rights even to delete the records as well. Even to delete the records, or even to work on the database level as well. This is the admin user, and again that is a chargeable one. How much is cost? Nobody knows. How much the cost of this license? Nobody knows, and nobody tell you, because this is the NDA has been signed by ServiceNow and the customer when they purchase the ServiceNow instance from ServiceNow. So if you go and search in the Google, you will not find anything. You will find only one liner that for the licensing part, please connect with your ServiceNow account manager. Nobody will tell you the actual cost or the cost of one license ServiceNow charge, because there's a different mechanism that ServiceNow charge this license. So when you are getting mature in the ServiceNow ecosystem, then you start getting into all these stuffs as well. How much charge? What is the license cost? How they bundle it together? Everything. So like if you go in the market and you just buy half kg of tomato, you have to pay more. But if you want to buy 5 kg of tomato, it will be less. So it's all about selling things. And when we purchase, all these things discussed by the ServiceNow account manager and your account manager, that how the licensing work, costing, bundling, everything is be there. Clear? Everybody. Good.
Yes.
Thanks for the confirmation. We call ServiceNow as a end-to-end digital transformation intelligent platform. Why? Because ServiceNow has something or everything for everybody. These 5 things which you are able to see, these are the ServiceNow workflows. ServiceNow domains, I can say. To understand more, let me show you one other slide. Now you can see. These all are the ServiceNow products. All are the ServiceNow products. Your incident change, problem request, these are also products. So first they called as a customer experience. A product which ServiceNow given or you buy from the ServiceNow to provide the services to your customers. There is a difference. When I talk about the customer, I'm talking about the outside users. You go to a showroom to buy a AC, to buy a fan, to buy a laptop, to buy a computer. You are the customer or you are the consumer of that product. And to handle those issues, ServiceNow giving me a product called the CSA. This was my last batch, which I just completed before starting this batch. That is called CSM. We're not going to discuss more depth of all this, but on the high level, we'll pick it up. Then the technology for the IT specific. We have ITSM. Which includes your incident change, problem request, knowledge release, everything is coming here. Then we have a ITOM, IT operation management, to track your infrastructure. We have a separate model. So it includes your discovery, your event management, your service mapping. ITAM. I am working for a company, you're working for a company, you got the laptops. That laptops are the asset. And laptop has a life cycle. To track that, ServiceNow provide a product called the ITAM. And application portfolio management. What I can tell to my users that what I'm selling it and what they can use it. So we can tell that, OK, what is my portfolio? My portfolio is I'm a trainer, I'm a consultant, I'm a business analyst, I'm a business process consultant, I'm a guest speaker. This is my portfolio. What you want to buy, you can buy it from me. And then it's come employee. ठीक है, IT हो गया run. Your customers are good, but what about your employees? And that bring HRSD. Onboarding of my employees, offboarding of my employees, their documentation, their policies, their catalog items. For the employee perspective, you have to be think. their leaves, their travel, their allowances, their products, their claims. Sorry, not product, their claims. These things come for your HRSD, for your HR department. Then your operational excellence to make your day-to-day life better. They have operational excellence, which includes my IRM. IRM, which was earlier known as the GRC, governance, risk and compliance, but now it is called as the integrated risk management. If I did not follow the compliance standards, what can be the harm to my company? If this particular stuff is not compliant with the standards, how to handle that problem? So we have some policies, we have some exceptions, we have some risk, we have some audits. It has a BCM, business continuity management. And then it has an enterprise asset management, a bigger and the larger picture of the item. And last, it go for the developers. Hyper automation and the low code. How to build this workflow, how to build this automation, what ServiceNow is providing. So it includes Now platform components, your App Engine Studio, your Creator Studio, your this thing, ServiceNow SDK, IDK, your Vault, your RPA, your integration hub. These things come under this part because this is for me as a developer. And rest here are the ServiceNow core products. Either you use any of this module, any. You can't live without these to be used. These are the base to be used on this particular part. Like service catalog, knowledge management, SLA, CMDB, surveys, flow designers. These are the core services. Then Now Intelligent, performance analytics, virtual agent, predictive intelligence, AI search, admin and console, admin, automation, automated testing framework, subscription management, reports, dashboards. And then integration services, integration hub, import, export data in ServiceNow. And last is the security, your ACLs, your vault, your data certifications. So either you pick up any of these products. These products are using these core Now platform services. They are using this Now platform services only. And these are the channels by which you can access ServiceNow. How you can reach out to me? On the WhatsApp. WhatsApp call, messages, direct call, via email, via LinkedIn, via Instagram, via Facebook. Multiple ways to reach out to me. In the same manner, there's a multiple ways you can use ServiceNow. You can interact ServiceNow. Like customer portal. Now, if you buy a new phone and you're facing some issue, what you do, you go to the website and start logging the complaint. What that website means for us. That's website is a portal for us. In ServiceNow ecosystem, we call it as a portal, not as a website. Then via email, you can send email and you will get your incident number. IVR, press 1 for this, press 2 for this, press 3 for this. Yes, this can be set up in ServiceNow with the support of ServiceNow, and your work can be done here as well. Virtual agent, your chatbots, live agent, transfer from virtual to the live agents. Via web services, JSON, REST, APIs, we can connect it. For internal users, we have a ECS portal, Employee Service Center portal. Other than this, you can connect ServiceNow with your Teams, your Slack, even you can integrate with the WhatsApp as well nowadays. We have a ServiceNow mobile app as well. And for the fulfillers, we have a dedicated workspaces. When we go more in deep dive of ServiceNow, I'll show you something on these components as well. Doubt, question, or clarification? Anybody, any doubt, any question, any clarification needed here? Good. Now let's just go a DP.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Can you go back to that slide? I want to make sure something. Yeah, pattern. So this is kind of how it works, right? It is kind of custom made
not how it
application.
works. This is what that ServiceNow provide. The product ServiceNow provides.
This is a whole portfolio, but we can add or deduct anything that we don't want. Like in the core service, we have to go with it, right? But additional in the customer service, we have many more, much more modules that we can add according to customers' need or our need, right? It's something like that.
Yes.
Okay. You can add something, you can remove something. There is no the charges will be according to that. Okay.
No, it's very specific part. You can add something, you can remove something. What is the meaning of the something here? Because
the module.
If you say in ITSM, I don't want the incident management. That is not possible case because ITSM is a full product.
Of course.
You use or don't use, that is the one thing. But I am giving in the bundle, then it's yours. Okay. So mainly how companies purchase the thing, they say, okay, I want to buy CSM under the customer experience. I just want to buy the CSM only. Then all these things come with a CSM. Then I want to just buy HRSD only. So these 5 or 6 things come.
Okay.
But if you say I want to buy the complete employee experience, then all these things will be coming. So it's bundled together.
Bundled together according to the needs. Okay.
Yes. And also it depends, as I'm saying, and this is what I saw from the community as well, that it depends that what product you're buying, how many user base you have, what are the future plans for your company. According to that, ServiceNow give you the bundle options as well, and they go for the licensing as well.
Understood.
If you say that I'm going to buy 1,000 license, let's say the charge is $100 per license. No, I'm going to buy the 10,000 license. The charge can be $70 per license. It depends. So these things are always hidden. And nobody knows that what is the exact going in the background. But this is something which we saw on the community. People say that these are the ways that this licensing can be worked upon.
Kind of an a la carte in lemon language, I would say.
See, multiple things. They are selling it, you are buying it. Definitely negotiation will be there.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So that is the thing.
That's all. Thank you.
Anybody else? Any other question?
What is Vault and Hyper Automation?
Vault is basically ServiceNow security feature for your encryption kind of stuff. And hyper automation they call is because if you want to do any kind of automation, you can use these things. Your RPA, your application in your studio, your integration have all these things come under this hyper automation, where the things you have to do is completely low code or no code.
Okay.
Okay. So they just give a very high level word, hyper automation, and it includes these things only.
Okay.
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 Now let's go to the next one. Other than this, ServiceNow provide some industry specific solution as well. You can see they have a product for the financial services. They have a product for the telco as well, telecommunication. TSM, TSPM is one of the product which I know. They have something for the healthcare and the life sciences as well. For the public sector, they have for the manufacturing as well. It means ServiceNow is not just only for these users. They are building the products for the industry specific as well. Now bank want to use ServiceNow for the loan services, but यहाँ पे तो कोई loan का product ही नहीं है. Then ServiceNow build something called the financial services product, FSO. Financial services operations. And in that, they might providing some information or they might providing some module by which you can track your loan accounts as well. Okay, so for the telecom, they have different products. Telecom is in high demand nowadays. But the thing is that we can't install these products in our PDI. We can't. So it is tough that where I should learn, you can go and learn from the ServiceNow Now Learning platform only. That is the only good option if you want to be learn these products. And then you can integrate your ServiceNow with the multiple products. Salesforce, Dynamics 365, Dynatrace, SAP, Coupa, Ariba, ADP, Oracle, Workday. Any tool you want to integrate, you can integrate with ServiceNow. The fundamental is same. So we will have our topic, one dedicated topic that we'll do mainly on the last day only, that how I can integrate ServiceNow and the ServiceNow to ServiceNow different instances. We will see this in a demo that how the integration work. To be go more on the use cases perspective, you can see here as well. That what ServiceNow giving for the financial services, what is giving the insurance services, manufacturing, healthcare, telecom. These are the high level products. Information about ServiceNow. Clear one other fundamental, any doubt, question, clarification. And this particular image proves that ServiceNow is no longer a ticketing tool only. It is more than that as well. Clear, everybody? Doubt, question, or clarification? Go ahead, Rahul. If any question.
No, all clear.
Okay, good.
Atul, only here.
Yes, good.
I have a doubt. Actually, for example, we are working in a developer. Sometimes we are working on developer. For example, I have a two project I was having.
Murli, I'm not sure that only I am not able to understand your things, or everybody the same?
Yeah,
I'm not. Can you keep
Am I
your mic little far and then speak?
Am I audible? Am I audible?
No, you're audible, but your words are be mixing with each other, so not able to understand what you're speaking actually.
Actually, my question is, for example, I was an administrator, I mean, support guy, and another project I was as a developer, for example.
No, yeah, Murli, I'm still not able to understand you completely. Might be you can just
Sorry,
you can just put in the chat window. I can read it because your words are getting mixed with the previous words, so not able to understand that what exactly meaning you are be saying here. Dhruv, nahi.
Sorry for that. I think I think so. Yeah, carry on.
Sorry. Any other question? Dhruv, see, you mentioned that in all domains we work on the tickets only. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. Tickets are the one thing which we work. How the ticket will be generated. Now in ServiceNow you can manage your complete project as well. From idea to demand to project, resourcing, budgeting, financials. Now these are not the tickets. Still you're using it. And tickets is very wide term. Generally tickets refer only for the incidents. And here we referring these as the records. Okay, so it is saying that at the last we work on the tickets. No. In project management, we do not work on the tickets. In the telecom, we do not work only for the tickets. We use telecom to track their networks, their infrastructure as well. So ticketing means that this is only for one purpose. But we can use ServiceNow for a wider scope as well. So as per me, it's not a ticketing tool anymore. Okay, so Murli, you mentioned your question that you work on one project. Okay. One project is support and other one is developer. I will try to for support job or developer job. See, it depends. If you have a good hands-on or if you have good knowledge of the development, better go for the development job. If you have only knowledge about the basics, then you have to start with the support only, because in the development you have to do the hardcore development as well. It can be low code or it can be no code as well, but development is development. So if you have a previous experience or you're a hardcore developer, then go for this one. Or you have a back that people will support you, guide you, motivate you, teach you. Then go for the development. Otherwise, I will say no. Because it's look like, okay, it's a small one. Even though we can say that ServiceNow is a low code or the no code. But when it comes for the actual implementation, it's not 100% low code or the no code. Customer has still a lot of demands which need to be fixed or fulfilled by the coding part only. So development is required here as well. Okay. Hope I answer your question, Murli. Okay.
What are the languages used in low code, like JavaScript or Java?
Mainly JavaScript has been used.
Okay.
Is the core.
Like for front end, back end, both we use JavaScript only. For Java
For
is
the
also
backend, we use JavaScript. For the front end, I guess there's an AngularJS, HTML, CSS as well they use for the portal specific.
service portal. Okay.
Yes. Okay, but JavaScript is the is a base, is a core to work in ServiceNow.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now we'll not proceed further here because we need to be start a new topic called the user management. Okay, I'll pick up that topic tomorrow, and I want everybody should attend tomorrow's class because after tomorrow's we have a 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the homework which I'm going to be give is required a team activity together. So I am not going to be create all 22 or 23 accounts in my PDI. I will create only one, and from that one, I will give you a sequence, and then people need to be create their accounts in the PDI. What is PDI? How to get the PDIs that we'll discuss in tomorrow's call. So mainly tomorrow we are going to be start our journey in ServiceNow instance actually. It's all PPTs has been done now. No more on the PPTs part specifically. Tomorrow we are going to deep dive in the ServiceNow and we start using it. There is a way which I generally follow that how we can start working ServiceNow ecosystem that will start from tomorrow. Before that, any doubt, any question, clarification required anybody before I stop the recording for today?
I have one question.
Can I know your name, please? Sorry, I'm not able to see on the
Jyotsna.
screen.
This is Jyotsna
Jyotsna,
here.
go ahead, Jyotsna.
I read. It's just out of curiosity. I just realized that all the versions are alphabetical.
Yes.
Till the last one Z1, and after that now America and then India. Why it's not alphabetical now? It's
It will be alphabetically only.
okay.
It will be A,
So they
B, C,
skip
D.
all the
No. They will not skip. Just
A
okay.
to I.
Yes. How it's come in the picture specifically, because a lot of user base or the customer base or the developer base out in India. And we as the Indian people always demand that ServiceNow should bring some release either with the city name, either with the country name. But from A to Z, it's done. We did not get any city from India. So like if you see this slide, it's mainly on the city name, not even the countries. Espin, Berlin, Calgary. Okay. Cities are somehow we can say few other countries as well, but not 100% either cities or 100% countries. So we as a Indian people push a lot to get some city name in this release as well, but we did not get it. But in this knowledge event which happened in the Vegas, it was announced that next again, because people has a dilemma that what will come after Z. Someone says might be ServiceNow starting the release name with the celebrity's name. Someone says might be some on the plant's name. Someone says maybe on the planet's name. Someone says maybe on the again country name. Or might be some of the few users name as well. But in this knowledge, it has been announced that it is again starting from the A, and now they're going to be the core countries only. And I will be coming for the India. Just to motivate that yes, now India is also coming in the list from the ServiceNow perspective. So what I know that A is America, B I still have no idea, C I have no idea, D, E I have no idea, but I yes I know it's India only. So sooner these things will be released very soon. So up to 2025 we know that these are the names. And after that, so it's Q3 2026 Q1 will be starting as a America. And sooner this picture will be updated. Because if you are working in a platform, you're always eager to know that what is coming new. There's a lot of what I can say speculations going on in this particular part as well, that what will the next release name after Z? Clear, Josna now?
Yeah, and one more thing. How many
Sure.
versions we should be aware of? Like there are so many. Uh, if we'll go for an interview and later,
Okay.
how many versions we should be aware of? Like key features of how many versions that
See,
2, 3, 4.
what I recommend, it's all about the experience. It is very tough to be remember each and every version.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. So what best practice says, what people say, you should know at least 70 to 80% of the version, sorry, of the module you are using in that version. So let's say I'm working in the ITSM ecosystem, ITSM domain. So if now Zenando is there, I should know almost 90% of the features which is coming in Zenando from the ITSM only. Because I can't remember everything for the ITBM, ITOM, CSM, FSM. It's not possible for me. And rest people say you learn with their experience. So like in this Zenando, its AI is on the top. So I should know that what is new is coming in the AI in Zenando release. Because this is what the future I can say is coming now. So your domain is important, and in your domain, you should know these things. And rest, there's a lot of resources available, community, YouTube, blogs, docs. If you want to learn, you can go and learn it as well on that particular part.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Josna. Who put the question? Oh, PPT is there in the chat. It could you be please? No, sorry, PPT I not share because this is my personal PPT. And believe me, there's nothing special in that PPT as well. I create this PPT only and only from the Google only. Sorry to say this particular word, but PPT will not be shared. Today's question.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry on this particular part. Okay. Today's question. Now you have to be read about. Okay. Get top 10 features of Washington DC and Zenando release. 10 features of these two releases you have to be get it now. Okay. And generally on Friday, I have a class test as well. This Friday is off, but generally on Friday I have a class test, and that class test is always a surprise. I might take, I might not take that test. So get ready for the Friday specifically, and nobody will take a leave on the Fridays. Okay. So Prashant, you can put the question that everybody need to be get at least 10 features of Washington DC and the Zenando release. Okay. Chali, any other question before I close the recording and take attendance now? Okay. Let me stop the recording and take attendance.